there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Tuesday, the 2nd of August, and a very interesting Catterick card. Well, very average card. Could potentially be quite interesting. I think it's going to be desperate ground tomorrow. Currently, it's soft, good to soft in places, and there is rain pretty much right up from now until dinner time. I think it could make it will make the track very testing. What I tend to find at Catterick is, once it gets atrocious, I mean heavy ground, horses generally don't come from behind. It's like Cheltenham probably on heavy ground. You know, when it's like the spread out, there's like 10 lengths in between each horse. Like, you'll see what I mean tomorrow if it's heavy ground. Generally, though, as I said, they don't come from behind. Once they start asking for an effort, it's extremely one pace, and some even pull up in these kind of conditions. And I'm convinced it's going to be like that. Yeah, it's soft, good to soft currently, but there is more rain forecast. So basically, all my selections are based around racing prominently or requiring soft ground, or I think they are extremely well handicapped. There is one horse that comes from mid-division, but it's that far down in the ratings. I just think it can't not be competitive. But I'm known to be wrong. But anyway, these are my opinion anyway. I've gone for 25 pence each way lucky 15, and I've also targeted 2 races in each way doubles again. So let me get into it. So so this one's the 25 pence each way lucky 15. The first selection is Sovereign Moon at 13-2 in the 245 at Catterick, paying 4 places instead of 3. The second selection is Sociologist at 17-2 in the 315 at Catterick. Sociologist, it's not got great form, but it tends to go tearing off. And I'm not saying it'll hold on. It could hold on for a place, but it could ask a few of the questions of the other horses that are expecting to stay on the bridle. But because this could go that far clear, it could start asking questions. So the third selection is Winfola at 12-1 in the 4x4 race at Catterick, paying 4 places instead of 3. And the final selection is One Day at 50-1 in the 445 at Catterick, paying 4 places instead of 3. This isn't the horse I was talking about when I said extremely well handicapped, but I do think that this horse can start being competitive off a very, very low handicap mark. I think it could run a race. There's 4 places. There's only about 11 runners anyway, and I think it's got half a chance. So the next selections are £1 each way doubles. So there's 3 selections in the 245. Sovereign Moon 13-2. Magical Effect at 5-1. Well, this horse, I do think it could drift in price, but this is the horse where I'm talking about, where it likes soft ground. It can't get much lower in the handicap ratings. I think it's either 46 or 49. Well, I used to love this horse. It used to run at Ponty, and it loves soft ground, but it very rarely got it. Well, it's got it. Well, it'll definitely have it tomorrow, but it's whether it can come from behind. But with it having a very low handicap, it's been running in better grade, so it's whether it can pick its knees up when it's really been asked a question and make the ground up. They will come stand side. So the draw, actually, in my opinion, doesn't matter. It's about horses racing prominently, and then coming across to this near side. So I think it should track them, and it could, at least, in my opinion, run a place. The third selection is Klashiniski at 9-2. This also could drift because it's a bit of a stingy price, but it's from the same stable as a favourite. Well, this horse has not really shown anything, so this is why I'm that surprised that it's such a short price, because it hasn't shown anything, but clearly it could be fancied. And yeah, there could be question marks over the favourite. And this one, with it being the stable second string, technically, I think it could run a decent race. So that's Kashiniska at 9-2, paying 4 places instead of 3. And then this rolls on to bear in mind, we need these. I can't speak. We need the above horses to actually win or come placed. So if they do, it rolls on to Captain Corcoran at 5-1 in the 4:45 at Catterick, paying 4 places instead of 3. And the final selection is once again one day at 50-1 in the 4:45 at Catterick, paying 4 places instead of 3. Basically, to make it interesting, we want as much rain as possible. So fingers crossed. The very best of luck. If you've got any opinion, let me know in the comments or give me a like or subscribe. That'd be absolutely fantastic. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters over and out. Cheers, mate.